Okay, so recently I asked you guys on YouTube what recipes I should be making next. So this one is for you, Jack, the vegetarian baker, who kindly suggested I should make a vegetarian stew. So here it is. And the ingredients for this recipe are listed in the comments section below and also on my website. And when you have your ingredients, preheat your oven to 180 degrees centigrade. Firstly, we need to prepare the onions. So take them, slice the ends off, cut them in half, peel them and then roughly chop them. Set your onion aside and then get your garlic cloves. Cut the ends off, peel them and roughly chop them as well and put them aside with the onions. Now get yourself a large casserole with a lid that's suitable to go on the hob and in the oven, then chuck in the onions and garlic and drizzle in some olive oil. Stick the casserole on the hob over a high heat and stir the onions and garlic and fry for about 5 minutes. Now whilst that's cooking, we can start preparing the vegetables. Firstly, make sure they're all washed, then get your carrots and parsnips, chop the ends off and peel them, and then roughly chop them into chunks about the same size as each other. Then get your 2 celery stalks, chop them up as well and put them aside with the carrots and parsnips. Now get your leek and make sure it's washed thoroughly and then roughly chop it and put it aside with the parsnip, the carrot and the celery. And now for the final vegetable, we're only going to use half a swede, so get it, cut it in half and peel just one half. Then chop it up into chunks. Okay, so you should now be left with a pile full of veggies. Once the onion and garlic have finished frying for about 5 minutes, get those vegetables and chuck them all into the casserole. Then, in a jug, crumble in the vegetable stock cube and fill it up about 300 ml worth of boiling water. Then, pour the prepared stock into the casserole and then get your tin of butter beans. Firstly, make sure they've been washed under a tap in a colander and then pour them into the casserole. Finally, get your tin of chopped tomatoes and pour those in as well, and then season thoroughly with some salt and pepper. Now, using a wooden spoon, make sure you thoroughly combine all of the ingredients together. And once everything's nicely mixed up, boil up a little bit more water and pour it in until all of the ingredients are just about covered in the sauce. Thoroughly mix all of the ingredients in the casserole together one more time and then bring it up to simmering point. And when it's there, stick the lid on, take it off the hob and then stick it in the oven. So, it will take anywhere between an hour and an hour and a half to cook, and you'll know it's done when the sauce is nice and thick and the vegetables are nice and tender. So after an hour, just be sure to keep checking back on the casserole until you're happy with it. And to finish off, remove it from the oven, give everything a quick stir and then garnish with some fresh parsley. And you can check out even more of my vegetarian recipes by clicking on one of the videos on the screen.